Morning, good morning, good morning. Sound check, please. Let's do a sound check and then let's wait about maybe an hour and then we'll have somebody come on and say, we can't hear you, Charlene, you're too low. So let me get that sound check in. Make sure you guys can hear me loud and clear. Somebody drop a loud and clear for me. Somebody drop me some loud and clears in the chat so I can be absolutely sure that whenever, it's not if somebody comes, it's when they come in the chat and say that you sound very low, I can be absolutely sure that it's not on my end. Okay, perfect. Loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now we can rock and roll for this morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Looks like US30 decided to wake the hell up and stop playing these freaking reindeer games it's been playing these last few days. My aggravation has been real. The aggravation has been real with US30 these last few days. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It's been real. Because my analysis have been on point, but the freaking movement has been crazy. It's not moving like it's supposed to move. All of this fuckery that went on yesterday, this down here, all of this down here that took place yesterday was so pissing me off, let me tell you. This nonsense that took place yesterday. This nonsense that took place. This black line here that you guys see that I have here was the area that I wanted it to break. You guys want to know where I got out? I took the trade after the stream ended yesterday. I sat here and I stayed on live because I want to watch. I'm trying to see what is going on here. I know the market obviously still moves, even though I end the live at 10. I'm trying to see what is going on here. Is this thing gonna move? And I actually said, okay, boom, we pushed. We finally pulled all the way back. We respected this area of support that we had from this zone I had marked off here yesterday. And I'm like, okay, boom, we got the retest. Now we should take off. It's literally the same exact setup we've been looking for this week, last week, all the way from, I want to say last week, Wednesday. Same type of setup. Push, pull up, retest, take off. But the movement has been ass lately. It's just straight ass. And that type of movement is what, like, based on my style and how I trade and the type of movement that I look for, it's not just the move playing out. It's how long it takes to move out. It's how the candles are forming, you know, wicking, lack of volume. All those things play into how I take whether I take the trade, number one. And when I'm in the trade, if I hold it. So it's been hard trusting US30 sometimes. That's why I got out, because I'm like, damn, it's struggling to push. Like, what is going on here? It's not pushing. This shit right here that happened yesterday is, what the hell? This is New York session. You tripping right now. Like, why is it doing that? So my confidence level to hold it just dropped. I'm like, I don't have time. Especially when you're on the charts from 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Look at what time it finally pushed. It pushed at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 5 hours. I don't like to be on the charts more than maybe 2.5, 3 hours max. So when you're talking about sitting in a move or waiting for a setup for 5 hours, what that could do to you, it's a lot. It's a lot. So y'all could hear the frustration in my voice right now. Because look at this move. Look at what happened. Look at what it ended up doing. I'm past the point in my trading career where I'm just happy the move played out. I'm happy my analysis was right. I'm so past that. I'm so past that. I want to be in the move when it happens. If my analysis is right, I want to be in that bitch. I don't give a shit if it's right. It don't matter if I was right because I wasn't in it, right?
That's the sound of someone who's misplaced.
Don't matter.
Their debit card.
I'm past that point. In the beginning, it was cool. It was cool missing a setup and still being right because you need that confidence build. You need that to help your psychology to be like, okay, all I got to do is execute now. All I got to do is make sure that I get better with my entries and I'm where I need to be. But now, 7, 8 years in, no. But the flip side of it is that it's just the market moves in waves. So there's gonna be times where the market does what it's supposed to do and moves how it's supposed to move. And there's gonna be times where it does fuck shit like it did yesterday. Excuse my language. Fucking with people's accounts and psychologies, including mine. So it's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating. It's very frustrating. When I'm not making money trading, it pisses me off. Let me tell you, sometimes I don't like going long spells with losing or not making money. Like, that's not my racket at all. As a businesswoman, as a trader, as an entrepreneur, your livelihood revolves around what? Making money. Making a return on your investments. Right or wrong. It's very frustrating. And I'm not an intraday trader. I'm not of the mentality of taking a trade and holding it for half a day or a day or 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is. And then I'm starting to dip my toe into the swing trading realm. That's not my trading style. My style is get in, get out. Get in, grab the move, get out. Which means I need my pair, I need my setup to move how it normally moves. Because that's how I've been able to build my success over these years. Is off that trading style. My style of holding trades resulted in me losing more than winning. So I have to stick to what works for me. What works for me is getting in, getting my move, and getting out. We talking about 30 minutes to maybe 2 hours max, I want to say. That's the window of time that I have for holding trades mostly. It's not often that I hold my trades for very long. So sitting in a move for 5 hours, waiting on a move for 5 hours, that's insane. That's insanity. That is insanity to me. That's insanity to me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I might as well go get a job and work an 8-hour shift. Crazy work. Crazy work. I would have much rather seen US30 drop. That would have made me feel better about myself. Seeing US30 drop instead of pushing the way it did. Because if you're going to give me all of this nonsense beforehand, you might as well not break and then just drop. Just give me the analysis that, okay, it wasn't going to push anyway. Fuck it. Literally, right? I got out on this candle right here. This drop right here. Once I saw these candles push and I'm like, I'm going to give it a little bit longer. And then I saw this thing start pushing really hard. I'm like, I got out around break even. I didn't lose anything, but I was in profit, draw down, profit, draw down, profit, draw down for like 3 hours. I don't even know how long. And I'm like, oh God, come on. What the very frustrating. Raw emotion, guys. Raw emotion. When I looked at it, people were hitting up my DMs yesterday because I posted it on my Instagram story. How frustrated I was. Watching gold just fly, just do beautiful things. And then US30 is just fucking around. And it's been doing that. It's not even like it's been 1 day or 2 days. Only to watch the move just play out, play out. People hitting me up. Charlene, your lives are helping me. Charlene, your analysis has been on point. Your analysis has been on point. Yeah, but your analysis could be on point all you want. But if you're not in the move, it doesn't even matter. It's like it never happened. It's like playing the lottery and you picked all the right numbers, but you didn't play. Like, you're like, I think these numbers are going to come out. But you didn't actually go and buy a lotto ticket and play those numbers. So yeah, you were right about the numbers, but you didn't even play. So it doesn't matter. Never existed. Never existed. So, man, when I tell you I was tight yesterday, I was tight. I was livid yesterday with US30. And normally I wouldn't get in my feelings like that over one setup, but it's been like this for a while now. I just need the summer to be over. I need this whole quarter to be over. I needed us to break up out of here. I should have been in this move. And I was going to just, man, ride it out. But I'm like, Charlene, 7 out of 10 times that you hold moves longer than you normally do, and you should, you always end up losing. That's all that was in my head yesterday. Do I hold it and just say fuck it? Because this would have been a fuck it trade. This is not following my discipline. It's not following my rules. It's not going with what's been working with me. It would have just been a Hail Mary for me. That is where I was at. And Hail Marys in trading is gambling. Hail Marys is where you find your losses at. It would have been a Hail Mary trade because it's like this damn shit doesn't want to push. Why are you holding, Charlene? Why are you holding? You've been sitting on the chart since 8 o'clock in the morning. It's about to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Your trading day is literally done. It's been done. Why are you still in this move? Just let it rock. Let it rock. You know? But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's just, listen. It's trading for you. That's trading for you. Crashing out? Nah, I ain't crashing out. I'm just pissed. I was pissed. There's a difference between crashing out and pissed. Crashing out is going crazy, throwing shit, getting pissed off, and swearing off trading forever. Nah, this is gonna pass. This is gonna pass, but these are the raw emotions that trading does to you. It really does. As much as people try to hide it and act like they don't go through it, they do. They just do it in private. I'm not afraid to show emotion. I'm not afraid to be myself. You know? I really don't care. I don't care. So. But those of you that were in the move and caught it and stayed in it and had the patience and the confidence to hold it, I take my hat off to you guys. I commend you guys. Because it's not easy. It's not easy doing that. It's not easy at all. It's very hard. It's very, very difficult to do that. But right now I have a love-hate relationship with US30. I really do. It's giving me a lot to think about. It's giving me a lot to think about. This has been a very trying first half of the year for me so far. I'm still profitable, but I don't like how I've had to struggle to make my money trading in these last few weeks. This is literally like the US30 has been putting me over its knee lately. And we've had a couple wins here and there, but it's not clean wins. It's like ugly ass wins. Ugly wins. Like nail biters. Edge of your seat winners. Not just relax, hit the button and just chill because you know it's going to play out smoothly type winners. It hasn't been that at all. Hasn't been that at all. So, here's what it is. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? To be honest with you, I don't even want to look at US30 today. Truly and honestly, I don't give a shit to even look at US30 today. I really only want to look at gold, to be honest with y'all. I have no urge to even trade US30 today because of the fuckery that it's been doing all week. Damn, this one hurt. This hurt like a bitch. This one hurt, man. This shit hurt because I should have been in this move yesterday. I'm not saying I would have held it all the way up to these highs, but it would have been nice. Would have been nice. All right, what's gold doing right now? Let's look at gold, shall we? How you guys feel about looking at gold? I like gold. What about you guys? Let's look at gold. Gold looks like it wants to retrace just a little bit here, or it's probably just creating a newfound level of support for it to continue bullish. Why do I have that line there? Oh, okay, that's the last high that it made. So if I look here, moving sideways. Look at that. We're moving sideways. Okay, inside that big ass range. And let me move this down. We're testing this area right here. We have equal test areas here on gold. Came up here one time. Hasn't made it back up here since. there's a good chance we come back down. Look at the patterns here, market patterns. Up, right back down. Up, right back down. Push up, right back down. Consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. Up, and we're coming down. This daily zone is looking sweet. This daily high is looking sweet for a short. It's already dropping. It's already creating bearish structure. Stop loss right above the high. Game over. Good risk to reward as well. Break this low here. And ride this thing on down. Support area right there for TP1. TP2 down there. We have a nice big push here. Pushing up. Let's go to 4 hour. Drop a fib. Yeah. It's ugly coming down, but it's coming down nonetheless. It's kind of ugly, but it's coming down. Kind of ugly, but she's coming down. I share that pain with you, Charlene. Yeah. Let me tell you. The amount of DMs that I got yesterday. Charlene is flying. Charlene, it went up. Charlene, 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 Charlene. Every DM. Beep, 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 beep. Bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, I just had to stop looking at my DMs after a while because it just pissed me off. It's pissing me off. You're like, you got out? Oh my God, you got out? Yeah, got out. Gotta follow my rules, you know? It was very aggravating yesterday. Very, very aggravating. I was so mad I took my hair out yesterday. That's how pissed off I was. Took my hair out yesterday. Ugh! That's how mad I was. That's how mad I was. Oh, boy, 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 boy. I like gold. I like gold. If we break this support here, if we don't break this support, it's probably going to push up some more. But if we don't, we break these lows here, it's creating a support. Once we break that support with a nice engulfing candle, we should continue down. How far down is the question, but we should continue down. A retracement is in order anyway. A retracement is in order anyway. So... there's no setup on US30 right now. It's still pushing up here. I think there's going to be a sell-off, a retracement, and you know that plays out eventually here. But it's still there's still a lot of room for it to push up before we come back down. So I think US30 could do something like this. Something like that. Yeah. So, nothing happening right now. Hey, why is that saying off? Stop playing with me.
Meet Asana, a work management platform that helps companies get more.
What's up with the commercials today? This thing never gives me commercials. What's going on here today? These commercials. This thing, one day doesn't give me commercials, another day does. What's going on here? Stop playing with me with these commercials, messing up my flow. Alright guys, what y'all want to talk about? There's no setups right now. At least not on US30. Gold. Let's watch gold. US30 ain't doing shit. Let's watch gold. I like gold. Let's watch gold. What you guys want to talk about today? I don't think I'm going to trade US30 for the rest of the week. For real. US30 cannot be trusted right now. How long have you been unprofitable and still investing in trading business? Who told you I was unprofitable? What kind of question is that? Y'all be careful with the sneak disses in the chat. I'm hip to it. Be careful and get yourself kicked out of the chat forever. Stop playing with me. Came today firing on all cylinders. Yeah, I gotta wake y'all up. Gotta keep y'all excited. I don't understand what y'all want from me. When I come in and I'm quiet and I'm chill, you guys say Charlene's sad, Charlene's having a bad day. When I come in and I'm high energy, it's something else. What do you guys want from me? Somebody tell me what y'all want. Can't make everybody happy. I can't make everybody happy. What do you want me to do? You guys want me to come on and just go off camera? Don't say anything, just analyze and just keep it at that? I can do that if you guys want. I could come on, go right into the analysis, put in what I'm looking for, and then get off camera and be quiet. I could do that too, but then who would watch? Who would watch the live if I did that, right? Who would watch? It's better to get off the charts. Emotions don't belong there. Okay. Then don't be a trader at all either. Because you're going to have emotion. All month it's been like this. My best trade on 30 was last week. Monday got other trades here and there, but nothing. It's nothing consistency. Yeah, this quarter is straight buns. Straight ass. My chart looking like yours. Got me on another planet. Must be doing something right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First time on your stream. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it. Hey Charlene, how long does Henkel take for withdrawal? I've done one since Saturday, but still nothing. They kept saying it's longer for usual withdrawals. Usually withdrawals are in between 24 hours, but if you request on a weekend, good luck, because nobody's there on the weekends, is what they told me. They only work Monday through Friday. And Fridays is like slow days, basically. So you get in a pipeline. So you should get it soon if you haven't gotten it yet. But don't request anything on the weekends because nobody's there on the weekends. So you get it on the weekend, you're going to get in line with all the other people that's waiting from the start of the week going on down is what I heard. First come, first serve. So, but you'll get your withdrawal. But don't do nothing on the weekends. Weekends, good luck with that. You got to wait till they get in Monday, and then your request is going to be up under people who requested Thursday, Friday, Monday, da-da-da-da-da. All the way down the line. So, much love, Charlene. Also looking at this setup, waiting on 9:30 open. What time is it? Oh, 9:04. Okay. Same thing happened to me yesterday. I was up 3K, would have made 10, but was mentally exhausted. Yeah, for sure. I believe you on that one. I appreciate you being fully transparent. Good days, bad days, you're human. Definitely appreciate that. We're looking at gold today. Give him smoke. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. My withdrawals be hitting on the weekends with Henko. That means you requested it before the weekend. I highly doubt if you requested it on the weekend that you got it that day. You probably requested it Thursday, Friday, and then it processed and hit your account Saturday or Sunday. And I think they're in the office Sunday. I believe Sunday night they're in office. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah. I never request my withdrawals on Fridays because that means I'm going to be waiting in line until like Monday, Tuesday to get it. So, do you think US30's behavior is correlated to the overall market structure right now, reaching new all-time highs? Do you think US30's behavior is correlated? Hitting all-time highs and behavior are two different things. I don't think they have anything to do with each other. US30 is just manipulating until enough people get out, or you know, however, whatever way the market moves. I feel like it's manipulating and then it takes off. But my confidence to hold moves for hours and hours and hours and hours, very few and far in between. I could have held that trade yesterday if I had already profited earlier, and that was, let's say, a runner. If it was a runner and I put it at break even and I didn't care what it did, I could have held it because I already made money. But I didn't make any money that morning. I didn't take any trades earlier in the day. I waited on the pullback. When the pullback came, I saw the opportunity, and that's when I got in. But when I got in on the pullback, that's when it started playing around. So if it was a runner, again, yes. But it wasn't a runner. It was my original positions. So I'm trying to make money on that. And it just kept playing around. So I got out. So. The person that said about the withdrawal, did you check your email? Sometimes they send a recall. They always send that. You have to approve the request. Yeah. If you don't approve the request, you're not going to get it. So hopefully that person who requested it knows enough to do that, because that would be crazy. You're waiting on a withdrawal and you never approved it. That's crazy work. So .01 holding since Monday. Yeah, man. Holding moves ain't for me. Holding moves for days and days and days and hours and hours and hours is not for me. I get in and I get out. I am not trying to marry any kind of trade. I do one night stands. When my trading style is the equivalent of one night stands. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, and I keep it pushing. Nobody is about to get down on one knee and propose. So no trades. We get in, we get out, leave the $200 on the dresser, and walk out. See you later. That's it. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. That's what it is. That's what we are as scalpers. It's the swing traders and the intraday traders that want to do all that lovey-dovey shit. Fall in love and hold your moves forever. And yeah, it's going to hit my TP and we're going to live happily ever after. Nah. That's not how we rock and roll around here. We give each other that eye contact. We see. We connect. We're one. We become one with each other. We find the nearest hotel room. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Take my money and leave. And when I get bored again, I jump back on and I'm looking for the next hit. I'm looking for that next fix. But we don't marry around here. No. Nobody's getting married. Wham, bam, thank you, man. We about them quickies. Facts. Facts. Big facts. Big facts. I don't care about your life story. I don't care about what happened to you this morning. You gonna give me them buns or what? We getting busy or what? What we doing? Otherwise, I could care less. I could care less. That's what I'm talking about. It's so weird looking up here and seeing it say gold. I'm so used to seeing it say XAU USD. It's so weird that it says that. Am I the one that changed that? I think I'm the one that changed it to gold, to say gold. I think I'm the one that changed it to say that. I don't know. It's so weird that it says that though. It never says gold. It always says XAU USD. So weird. We haven't had any dumb questions lately, guys. The dumb question trend or train has docked. It stopped. Because I haven't had to use the fart machine at all. The fart machine is dying right now. I haven't had a chance to use it. I haven't. I don't know what's going on. I almost missed it. It's sitting here just collecting dust right now. Come on, guys. I bought it for like 12 bucks on Amazon. Let me put it to some use. You know? Let's have some fun. I know there's a reason I like your vibe. We get in, get money, and get out. I'm just trying to be entertaining, guys. That's all. I don't want you guys to fall asleep on the live. That's all. Give us a courtesy fart. That's funny. Give us a courtesy fart. What are those green and red things on the screen? Oh shit. I think I broke my fart machine. I'm supposed to do something with. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm about to say. See, I haven't used it in so long, it doesn't even work right anymore. Doesn't even work right anymore. There we go. Courtesy fart. There's your courtesy fart. But that's good though. That's good though. I'm glad that we were able to have fun and try to make money at the same time. Dumb question. So are you leaving US30 alone for today? I stepped away to make coffee. I'm just in my feelings about US30 today. That's all. That's why I'm not looking at it right now. You know when you're mad at your boyfriend and he gets on your feelings? He gets on your nerves, so you try to avoid them. So this is my version of sleeping on the couch instead of sleeping in my bed, because I would rather not be next to US30 right now than I don't even want to look at it right now. That's how upset I am with US30. I don't even want to look at US30. I feel like US30 has been very mean to me lately. So I'm in my feelings. When I'm in my feelings, I gotta step away and take a breather, relax a little bit, compose myself, gather my thoughts, process my thoughts, and once I'm feeling like myself again, then I'll mess with it. You know what I mean? I'm a woman. What can I tell you? Women are emotional. Are we not? All the ladies in the chat, we're emotional beings. Even more emotional when it comes to things that mean a lot to us. You know? So right now, I don't even care to look at you. I don't give a shit what US30 is doing right now. I don't. I cared yesterday. I don't care today. You want to act stupid over there. I'm not going to look at you and you're acting stupid. When you want to act right, you can come back around. I don't want no flowers. I don't want no chocolates. I don't want no candy. I don't want no sweet nothings whispered in my ear. I don't want shit. Just stay away from me until I'm feeling like myself again. That's it. See? The ladies agree with me. Emotional beings, we are. See, dating women is easy because once you have our once you know what buttons to push and what not to push, you can get whatever you want out of us. You really can. Tell a woman the right stuff, show her the right things, panties come tumbling on down. That's just how I go. Same with men. I think men are easy but complicated at the same time. But you tell anybody what they want to hear and you'll get whatever you want to get out of them. That works both ways. It's a universal law. You tell anybody what they want to hear and you make them feel all warm and fuzzy inside, they'll get on one knee for you. Talk to me nice. That's what they are. Talk to me nice. Yes, Victoria. Hit them with the sure you do. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's my bed to sleep on the couch. Yeah. I don't know. Not the one knee. Yeah. I was having a conversation with some friends yesterday. We were talking about having kids and not being married and stuff. And I was saying that you keep on seeing all these baby showers. And I always look at the woman's ring finger because I look to see if they're married, you know, because I never understood how people can be so okay with having kids and not being married, right? I get it. You know, people will have sex. It is what it is, you know, and you don't expect it and it just happens. And, you know, you may not be thinking about being with the person the rest of their life, but we were talking about that, you know, because he was saying how the, you know, having a baby it should be a joint decision, right? It shouldn't just be up to the woman. It should be up to the guy too. But the woman essentially is the person that's carrying the child. So it's essentially up to her if she wants to have a baby. But if the guy says to the woman, I'm not ready to be a dad, or I really don't want to have a baby right now, or maybe you don't want to have a baby with that person. Maybe you wouldn't mind having a kid, but it's just that person. Well, I was like, well, do I agree it should be a joint decision? Yes, I do. However, women control the narrative to babies. Men control the narrative to marriage, right? So women, like for us, we're more open to things. So that's why we're probably more open to having a baby rather than the man being more open to proposal, you know? And I said, he was like, well, you know, it should be a joint. You know, if the guy says he's not ready, then that's what it should be. And I'm like, well, what if the guy says he's not ready and the girl says she is? What if she's like, nah, I want to be a mom. I wouldn't mind having a kid right now. But now what? You know, what do? It's up to her. But me personally, if I got pregnant and the guy says to me, I'm not ready to be a dad, or I don't want to have a baby right now, or if you have that baby, you on your own, that's tough. That would be devastating to me. So I'm like, damn, that means you're about to not only have a baby, but you're going to go through that pregnancy by yourself. He's actually telling you, I want no parts of this pregnancy. So when I look at women who are pregnant and how difficult it is sometimes, if you don't have help, especially if you don't have help, when you get to a certain point where you can't work anymore, where you're sleeping all day, or, you know, you're throwing up, you're sick, you need something, you know, you have all these weird ass cravings and you need somebody to run to the store to get them for you and this and that. And then what if you're by yourself and you fall, or you go into labor, your water breaks or some shit, and you're by yourself? Like, who would want to have to go through all that by themselves? That's crazy to me. And that's before the baby even comes. Because I see some of my family members of mine who have kids, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, yo, if she was by herself and she did not have her husband to help her, I don't know what she would do. Breastfeeding, sleeping, or not getting any sleep, washing bottles, changing diapers, crying baby, like to have to go through that by yourself. And even, let's say some people would be like, oh, well, I got help. I got my mom to help me. I got my sisters to help me. You know, I got these family members to help. Yeah, but that's still your baby. They have their own lives still. They can't just stop their lives and stop and drop everything and come take care of you and your baby that you chose to have by yourself. At the end of the day, they can come help out here and there. They can hold the baby for you while you go run and take a shower real quick. They can, you know, change a diaper for you while you go, you know, pump some milk. They could do that, but at the end of the day, they got to go home and go back to their lives, and you're going to be stuck there with that baby by yourself. You know? So when you know, we talked about that, and he was like, yeah, you know, some women don't think that far ahead. And the ones that do don't care. They don't care. You know? The only time I think that's okay, honestly, is if you are rich. You can hire mad nannies and you got, you know, money for people to do stuff for you. You're good to go. But if people think that it's just okay to just have kids in broken homes, you know? That's why I take my hat off to the guys that actually step up and try to build families and do things the right way. Women as well. Because it's too many. It's just too many people just popping out kids like it ain't nothing. And not enough commitment. You know? Being a baby mama or a baby daddy is glorified now instead of, you know, being married. And then people say, well, you could be married too and they could leave or they could do this. And you could be a married single mom and this and that. But how do I explain it? How do I, like, people try to use that as like a defense to what they're doing. And it's like, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. But still, you don't want to judge. You know, things happen. It is what it is. As long as that baby is loved and cared for and, you know, is raised right, you know, you do the best you can. Because there's people that are raised in two parent households that turn out like shit. And you have kids that are raised in single parent households that turn out to be wonderful, upstanding people. You know? So there's no argument. There's no argument there. There's no saying that, but still, you want to give your child a 2-parent home if you can, you know, and you want to do it the right way and not make life hard for you, period. You know? Because who does the baby usually fall on? The mother. The dads have it easy. Y'all could just get up and walk away. Y'all don't have to do shit. You know? Some guys don't even have an emotional connection to their kids. A woman has it from the moment she finds out she's pregnant. I believe. I've never been pregnant, so I don't know. But I can tell you right now. A woman has emotional connection to her kid probably right from the moment she finds out that she's pregnant. Because your whole life is about to change from that moment on. You know, you have the baby inside of you. You feel it growing. You feel it kicking. You go through all those motions with your baby. But the guys, they just have to sit back and watch. They put their hand on the belly every once in a while to feel a kick here and there, but they don't really feel it like you do. You know? The death rate is very high for women that are pregnant, and the cause of death is usually the husband. Husband usually kills her. I don't often see it's the boyfriend. It's usually the husband when he's not ready to have a baby or doesn't want a baby, or, you know, life changes when the wife becomes pregnant. So they don't want it, so they just kill her. And I know that because I watch a lot of true crime. The death rate amongst pregnant women is high, and the cause of death is the husband kills them. Oh, I see what you want today, YouTube. I see what time it is. But it's good to have friends and that give you thought-provoking ideas and challenge you. Maybe speak life into you. You know, it's good to have good people around you. Really good. You don't want to have friends that just talk shit all day long. Talk drama and talk about other people and don't have shit going on for themselves. You want to have friends around you that actually are about something. That can teach you something. That can challenge you to be better. That can inspire you to be better. You know? Gotta have good people around you. Your circle is everything, guys. Your circle is everything. You hang around a bunch of brokies that don't do shit all day long, you're gonna be the next one in the group. You're gonna be just part of the brokey group that ain't got shit going on. But if you put yourself in the right circles around the right people, talking about the right stuff, ambitious, driven, determined, respectful, kind people, you know, your circle can change your life, believe it or not. Who you know can change your life. The opportunities that will be afforded to you. The things you may not even know about. Some people don't even know about day trading, right? But let's say they're friends with you and now you're a day trader. And now they know about day trading because of you. Because they're friends with you, they were open to the opportunity of day trading now. But let's say if they were never friends with you, they never knew you, and they were just tumbleweed floating in the wind. They probably never would have came across day trading. And now they're a day trader doing great for themselves, bringing in money and having a skill that they probably never would have knew about. Who knows? How many people don't know about trading right now? A lot of people don't know this even exists. They don't know what the fuck trading view is. Forex? What's that? Gold? What's that? Some people have no idea. But because they know you, or they're friends with you, or they're family members with you, they now know about it. Now they're exposed to it. So who you know can change your life. Information can change your life. Knowledge can change your life. If you're smart enough to recognize it. Because some people are dumb. Some people have opportunity right in front of them and they don't take it. It's important for the dad to read to the baby in the womb. Yeah. That's why it's called a union. If you aren't able to come together, then there's no relationship. Yeah. How some men walk around here never seeing their child attending a game, school event with their child is so baffling. Like, how do you sleep at night knowing your seed is fatherless? They don't have connection. There's no connection to the kid. It's like the kid doesn't even exist. It's like the kid doesn't even exist. If you don't have an emotional connection to something, you really don't give a shit. If I'm in a trade right now and I don't care about my money and I don't give a shit what happens to it, there's no connection. There's no feeling there. There's nothing behind it to kind of feel something. There's nothing there. But if you have some reasoning behind it, some conscience behind what you're doing, you're gonna have feeling behind it. You know, if you're talking to somebody that you really like and the person ghosts you, it's gonna hurt you. But why does it hurt you? Because you really like that person. But if you didn't give a shit in the first place, it's not gonna bother you at all. You're just gonna move on. So those guys that don't care about their kids out there, there was never an emotional connection to even begin with. They probably didn't even have an emotional connection with the mom. They were just trying to get their rocks off for one night, and then shit happens. So it sucks, but I get it. I get it. When I tell you the volatility and games go has been on for the past 2 weeks, you're gonna be hot. Even not from what I see. I don't know. Gold looks like it's been moving lately. Gold looks like it's been moving lately. I don't know. I lost $14 on my small account. That hurt. Had I held my buy from yesterday, I would have been great. Join the club, Anika. Join the club. Not true, because a real man will have emotional connection with his child from day zero. I agree. I agree. You should. But it's hard to have an emotional connection to the child if you're not really into the mom like that, too. I think. Because I think it starts with the mom. I do. I think if a man loves a woman enough, he's going to love that child, too. Until the woman, like, shows a different side of her or changes on him or does something to really affect that connection. But I feel like it starts with the mom. Because the baby is created by both of you guys, but it starts with the mom. How was the baby even created? You had to have some type of attraction or feeling towards the mom first, right? So I think sometimes, most of the time, for a man to have an emotional connection with the baby, he might need to feel something for the mom first. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So that's just how I see it outside looking in. I've seen guys have kids and not give a shit about their kids, but they have house pets and they love their pets more than anything in the world. So sometimes it has to grow on you. Sometimes it has to grow on you. I used to join your stream almost every day on 2023. I just came back now. I have been learning and now I'm ready. Can you help me with a 5K prop challenge? I'm still job hunting. I would focus on finding a job. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even be worried about trading right now. I'd be focused on finding a job. Because you can't trade with no money. I raised 2 from the age they were 2. They are now 29, plus my biological 2. I remember watching a Chris Rock special, and Chris Rock was making a joke about dads, like, giving themselves a pat on the back for taking care of their kids. Like, yeah, I take care of my kids. I take them to school every day, and I bathe them every night, and help them with their homework, and I buy them clothes and shoes. And Chris is like, what do you want, a cookie? They're your kids. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what people have been doing since the beginning of time. Why do you want some sort of recognition for that? I don't understand. It was so funny. It was funny the way he put it, but he was right. You have guys that walk around here that are like bragging about taking care of their kids, but then again, when you have so many guys that don't, they feel some type of way because they're like, you know, I'm a great dad, because there's a lot of dads out here that don't give a shit, and I actually do. But that can go both ways, you know? You have kids, you take care of your kids. That's it. Simple. Chose to have them, take care of them. You don't want to have kids, don't have sex. Just don't, because there's a risk that you could get somebody pregnant, or you can get pregnant. Take as much precaution as possible. If you're a guy and you really don't know you don't want no kids and you don't want no accidents, get a vasectomy. There's an off chance that you can still get somebody pregnant, but still, do everything you can to make sure that doesn't happen. But if you're going to choose to sleep with somebody and sleep with them unprotected sometimes, there's a chance. Be careful. Just be careful. Just be smart, you know? Don't let 5 minutes of pleasure, 5 seconds of pleasure, ruin your life for 18 years. People that commit crimes and go to prison for years and years and years. Let's say you, I don't know, robbed a store. You went in there and you held the cashier at gunpoint. You were in there for like 2 minutes. You went in, this is a stick up, give me all your money. They hand you the money out of the cash register and you run out. You're out of there in like 2.5 seconds. Out of there, in and out. Then you get caught and you go to jail. And you go to jail for like 20 years, man. You just gave up 20 years of your life for maybe 5 minutes. Something that took you 5 minutes that you knew you shouldn't have been doing. You knew you shouldn't have did it, but you did it anyway and thought you were going to get away with it. And now you got to give up 20 years of your life for some dumb shit. People don't think about the consequences of their actions sometimes, and they don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to be held accountable. So don't say, well, yeah, we had sex, you got pregnant, but I don't want this baby. No, you chose to have sex with that person. So you need to hold yourself accountable because you knew the risks that were attached to that decision. If I take a trade and I over leveraged and I lose the trade because I over leveraged, I can't even blame anybody but myself. I have to take accountability for that because I knew I shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyway. So I have to be okay with the outcome. I got to be held accountable and held responsible for the outcome of whatever happens. I can't be mad at the trade or my broker or my computer or anything. I can't. Yeah, 5 seconds. Shit. How long does it take to orgasm? That's funny. Don't take that long. Y'all making me laugh today. That's cool. I can make you guys laugh. Y'all can make me laugh today. Let's do it. Let's see who can make who laugh. Who can make who laugh more. Not true. Some men love the child more than the mom, and the mom can use that against the father. Look at the DDG situation. Well, over time, yeah. But I'm sure, well, I don't know. I don't know if DDG loved Hallie in the beginning. Who knows? Because you don't need to love somebody to have sex with them. You don't. So you could be right. Yeah, you might be right. But that's a bad example, though. We're not going to talk about DDG on my life because that's a bad example. I could go in on DDG, quite honestly. Because he got that girl pregnant to trap her ass, to make sure her career didn't continue surpassing his like it was. Truly and honestly, that's how I feel. I think Hallie just dating him was a step down. You know, she dated down with him, you know, and then let his dumb ass get her pregnant, which she should have never done at the height of her fame and shit with Disney and all that. You don't even see her or nothing no more after that shit. She literally like messed up her life messing around having a baby when Disney was trying to market her ass, you know. Young black Ariel, you know. Disney probably had big plans for her and she messed around and became a freaking baby mama for a DDG at that. I don't even blame him. I blame her. I don't. When you see women have all these baby mamas or these guys have all these baby mamas, I don't even blame the men. The men are just doing what men do. I blame the women. It's your fault. I wouldn't even look at a guy who had 3, 4 baby mamas. 2, 3, 4 baby mamas out here just, what? No. Nah. You could not step to me at all with that mess. So when you see a woman having a baby by a guy who has multiple baby mamas, it's not the guy at all. Nick Cannon, I don't blame him at all. Who else? Who these celebrity out here popping out mad kids? Elon Musk. I don't blame him at all. I don't blame these guys at all. I blame the women. I blame the women. Personally, lots of men aren't open to emotions. For example, if a guy gets cheated, oh baby, that ego of a man can be nasty towards her or the baby. Men have emotions, they just don't like to show them. You're right. They have them. They just don't like to show them. I think men think that it makes them look weak to some degree. To have feelings, to have emotions. Yeah, that you hear that all the time. Men don't like talking about emotions. They don't feel safe talking about emotions. You know, the women throw things in their face. They make them feel less than. They make them feel weak. They give them, you know, they hurt their egos, hurt their pride, you know. The thing about it is, though, that men cannot take what they put out. They can't. They could cheat on you 10 times and want you to accept them. But the moment you start texting with somebody, with another guy, it's a problem. They can't take it. So it's crazy. It's a nasty world that we live in. Nasty world that we live in. Health is wealth, said Cap. What's Cap? DDG is a clown, respectfully. I think so too. I think so too. He got that girl pregnant, and then that was it. You know what the issue I had with them? The issue I had with them is they were so private about the pregnancy, but they're so loud about the drama that comes behind it. I need them to be just as quiet with the drama as they were with the pregnancy. That's what I need. That's what I need right there. See, we need that Sierra prayer. Sometimes we got to leave certain type of men and go to a different man. I don't know. I love Russ and Sierra, but sometimes I feel like that shit is too perfect. It's too perfect. Too good to be true. I don't know. It's something off about it. Like the whole Megan Thee Stallion thing with Clay Thompson. That shit seems so staged to me. It seems so extra. Like, I think Megan Thee Stallion just needed... She's doing PR. She looks bad about the whole Tory Lanez situation. So she's trying to clean up her image or some shit. Because they couldn't be more opposite. They couldn't be more opposite. Megan Thee Stallion is a city girl. She's a city girl. She's a hood chick. What's she doing with Clay? Everybody know Clay is a player. Clay is quiet. Clay do his own thing. He just duck down and shit. You know how I know that their connection is fake? Clay did an interview where they were asking him about Megan, and he was showing a watch. I think it was on the Shade Room. I saw it. He was showing a watch. He's like, yeah, Megan got this for me. You know, it's a beautiful AP. And he says, yeah, she's a really nice lady. She's a really nice lady. I said, what? She's a nice lady? Who the hell describes their girlfriend as a nice lady? I would look at my man crazy if he said, oh, she's a nice lady. My next door neighbor, the old lady that lives next door that has 5 cats, that's a nice lady. You don't ever describe your girlfriend as a nice lady. What the fuck? When I heard that, I was like, and she said the same thing about him. He's really nice. He's like the most polite person I've ever talked to. He's so nice. And I'm like, oh, they just gave it away, man. They just gave it away. It's fake. Clay's gonna clap them cheeks and dip. If they even do that, who knows? I don't know. Clay better run before that baby come. Nah, Clay's not getting her pregnant. Clay is a smart one. He's one of those smart players. He's dated a lot of dimes, and he's got none of them pregnant. None. He got his thing on lock and key, honey. Nobody's trapping his ass. He's moving the right way. What's your thoughts on the Tory Lanez situation? I have no thoughts on that. I have no thoughts on that at all because I wasn't there. I don't know all the facts of the story. Truly and honestly, I don't even care. Obviously, they had evidence. Something happened that day, and whatever happens, happens. So, I don't wish bad on anybody, but I don't know. I don't have all the facts, so I don't know. Clay is definitely a player. Yes. He's so quiet and subdued, and he don't even look like the type that would date somebody like Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is showing off her body. She's twerking everywhere, and I like her. She's a cool chick, cool rapper. I love her music. But she's a city girl. Like polar opposites. Like, what are they even doing together? How did their circles even meet? Even come together for them to be able to meet? It's crazy to me. They're polar opposites. Megan lied about Tory, so she needs some story to blow over the Tory. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. She's changing her life. I like them together. We'll see if they I don't see marriage in the cards for them, but we'll see. I could be wrong. All right, 9:45. Ooh, we missed market open, but it looks like nothing happened anyway over market open. Let's go to 5 minute. Hmm. 9:30 pushed up a little bit. I don't expect US30 to stop right there. Is it raining? It's raining again. God damn it. Let's see. US30 ain't doing shit. Let's go to the high time frame. Let's see. Tapped into these highs here. Free Tory.
For those who want more out of every moment that...
Every day I say I'm gonna fix that. I never do it. Every day I say I'm gonna fix it. Never do it. Where was I before? Up here somewhere. Stupid commercials. Jello as hell. Again, I don't blame the guys. I don't blame the guys at all. I blame the women. I blame the females because we know better. We know better. We control the narrative to kids. We do. On a show, Married to Medicine, the wife calls her husband daddy, but he calls her buddy. Well, the title says it all. Married to Medicine. The title says it all. She's married to medicine. So we all know probably why she's with him, right? Gotta love yourselves more, ladies. Love yourselves more. It makes me cringe when I see women calling their guys daddy. It's just weird to me. Makes my skin crawl. It's so creepy to me when women do that. It's weird. Monique does it a lot. Doesn't she call her man daddy? That's my daddy. That's my, like, the fuck? That is not your daddy, girl. So weird to me. Do you know if Henkel will use TradeLocker in the future? Nope. They have their own platform. So they're not using that. And I know because I asked. I asked and the answer was no. Oh. Are we in any trades now? Yes, I'm in sales. I'm in US30 sales. Don't know how long I'm gonna hold them, but I'm in sales. $138 likes. Ouch. Charlene, I'm scaling my account from 1 to 10K. Any genuine advice? Good luck. One to 10K is not hard at all. Charlene, you think it's currently retesting this area to pop up? Retesting what area? I think there's a retracement in order, and that's what's happening right now. These lows right here, there's a whole bunch of liquidity sitting under here. So I think this has to find its way on down, similar to what it did here. I'll show you guys. See here? See how we have a break and a bounce, and it pushes up? There's a whole bunch of liquidity sitting down here under all these lows. There's money sitting all under these gaps. Up here also, there's money up here. When the market dropped like this, there's a big ass imbalance right here. High, high, and then finally we take the money. Right now, same thing. High, high, high. Whenever you see these imbalances in the market, they have to be cleared out. So we've been sitting at this low here for a while. So this area hasn't been tapped in a while. So at some point, we're going to come back and tap into that area. See all this down here? You guys don't think this is going to be tapped into soon? There's a big ass imbalance right here, which has to be at some point corrected. You know how I know that? If you look to the left, see all this money that was sitting up here? All of it is now being collected right here. Okay? That's what's happening right now. Make sense? Yes, no, maybe? Okie doke, okie doke. I'm telling you, I put y'all on game every day. I'm putting y'all on game. Okay? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's a matter of when. Whenever you have a big ass move, expect some sort of pullback, some sort of correction, especially with US30. There's some pairs you can't play those games with, but on a pair like US30, absolutely. Yes, absolutely, you're going to get that. It's not if, it's when. I hope that made sense. You guys know I don't like a messy chart. I like my chart nice and clean with a bikini on it. I don't like it naked, just have a bikini on it. Know what I mean? So, all that's down here. There's a whole bunch of stop losses down here. There's a whole bunch of orders sitting down here too. Whole bunch of that going on down here. See this big ass space here? See this space there all up here? This move right here took out all of this up here. This move right here. All this space I was sitting up here has all been now cleared. It's been tapped into now. Check. And now with this move up here being cleared out, it opened up opportunity for all this down here. This area has yet to be tapped into. We stopped here. We retested it here. At some point, we got to come back and retest those lows. Analyze, 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 analyze. Always look at the past. You want to know what's going to happen in the future? Look at the past. Look at the past. Not if, it's when. Now, do I know if this is going to happen today or this week or this month? I have no idea. But I know it's going to happen at some point. But for now, I know we tapped the resistance up here. We're going to pull back a little bit and hopefully we continue down. Are we going to make it way down here today? I don't know. That remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. We're going to find out together. Together. I'm going to wrap up the live right here today, guys. 10 o'clock. Let this play out and see what happens. We had a good live today. We had fun today. What do you guys think? I think we had fun today. What's gold doing before I wrap up? Let's see what gold is doing. Gold is playing hanky-panky right now. Gold's playing hanky-panky right now. That's okay. I'm going to keep an eye on gold as well. I'm not in any gold trades, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Been back testing it for the last few days now, so we're going to see. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all today. Good talks, good setups. Tomorrow's the last day. Tomorrow we're going to do the $500 giveaway. And that'll be that for the week. Next week, just a happy reminder that next week we're only doing a live Monday and Tuesday, because I do have to go out of town on Wednesday and I will not be back until next week, the week after next week. So yeah, that's that. All right, guys, that's what I got for y'all today. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you for coming on this morning. Appreciate the love and support as always. Love the talks. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. As always, it's your favorite female trader, Charlene FX. And I'll see you guys later. Peace and love. I'm out.